All right, hey, I think this is streaming now. Set it up really quickly just to show an update on some of this stuff. Let me try to get this. Yeah, we're live. Moving forward with some updates. Okay, let me move back. More videos. Okay, stop. Home. I think should be able to do this. How you doing, Derek? Anthony's here. First thumbs up, losers. Yeah, that's awesome. Just trying to get to my comments right now so I can pay attention to what's going on. There we go. Got 5 people. What? Awesome. Okay, then live chat. There we go. So, basically what I wanted thanks for joining me. Very last minute. Really appreciate it. But kind of having a shitty day, so decided to liven things up and getting a few more people in here. So this is that board we did the other day. So this is with the Cocobolo stain that we made with the denatured alcohol. This is the Padauk with the denatured alcohol. This is plain with nothing, just plain. Plain. And if you recall last Tuesday, so a few days ago, this board had a lot of cup in it. You can see that the board is pretty much flat now. It just bounced back. See, there's very little. You can kind of hear that. But it wasn't like it was before, where it was like super damn wobbly. And then, hey Matt, how you doing, buddy? Glad you could join us. Yeah, Sharif, Friday night for you, buddy. Let me do something real quick to my messages. I'm getting bombarded with do not disturb. Okay, I'm getting bombarded with 3-day-old text messages now. Man, we got 7 people in here? What? What's up, Ryan? How you doing, man? God, this is better than when I schedule these things. Man, we just got people popping in left and right, just having a good time. Yeah, Eric says he wonders if the Padauk color would fade like Padauk lumber. We can certainly keep an eye over this over time. Matt, are you familiar with what the stain we made the other day? So this is the Padauk material with denatured alcohol that we made, and this is Cocobolo. I like the Cocobolo probably a little bit more, but it does look like the antique type maple finish that people are looking for. So to refresh Matt, because he doesn't watch the streams, I think Matt has a real job, so he can't catch us out too often. So all I did, Matt, I took some Cocobolo cutoffs that I had, and I put them in this little mason jar. You can see that coloring right there. And in another jar, this is the Padauk. So I put Padauk in this one, and Cocobolo pieces in this one. Just cut them on the bandsaw, and just threw some of this stuff in there. Just clean denatured alcohol. And I just let that sit for less than a week, really, about a week. Yeah, denatured alcohol. So you can see my label. And this is cocoa. And then all I did with that was take a little blue rag. Actually, this one right here, because I didn't clean up yet. So I took this blue rag, popped it in my little mason jar full of homemade stain, rubbed it onto the board, and this is the result. So I think it's pretty good. Pretty good coloring, pretty even coloring throughout. There you go. in the raking light a little bit more, you can catch that fleck, that curl, whatever word we're using today. So yeah, I imagine with some armor seal that would really pop a little bit. It's a real maple board, Matt. We don't use too much plywood here in the workshop. So this is, as you can see, it's a solid board. It's not ply. So yeah, I just kind of hopped in here to give an update on that board because Derek was asking me about it because when we left last time, this board had like potato chipped because of all the moisture on the top. So I seriously just let it sticker really crappily, to be honest. I just had two of these. It was just sitting on there so it could get airflow around the board. So I think that did it some good. Just checking up on comments. All right, we'll call up on comments. So if anybody wants to ask anything, you can go ahead and post your comments, questions in there. I know Ryan has some woodworking questions that he'd like to find more out about. Yeah, I'm really surprised they got so many people in here. That's awesome. Just spur of the moment thing, but we can answer some more questions if you have them. Derek wants me to sand it. Derek, really? I thought we went over this, bud. Or scrape it. I guess we could Rotex it for a second if you wanted to. You mean to use the Rotex on it real quick? I think I got it floating around. The real color of the curl. Okay. All right, I guess we'll sand it. You want to see some live sanding. Got to give the people what they want. $80. Just give me a second to get this set up for Derek. Setting up the Rotex. Probably grab some grab some 180. I'm just going to focus on the material so you can see what that is, how that's happening. So let's get some dogs. Yeah, you guys love your live sanding, huh? Let's do it like, I guess this will be good enough for now. This is kind of super quick and all right. So it's 180 grit. Derek, I don't know how to do that. You know, Sharif, I really hate that phrase, good enough for now. But when you're live sanding a board, I don't know how much fun that is to watch. Let me grab some, so you can see what we've done so far. This is really quick with the Rotex. You can see it really darkened up that curl. You can see it better. There you go. So, and also where the Cocobolo mixture was, they really hit it pretty good. I might go over this again. Hold on. Yeah, Eric, that's all Rotex, man. There's no, I don't use the random mode on my Rotex at all. So sand it down a little bit more, just so I'm trying to pick up that clear right here. Shit, it's so hard to look backwards. But over here, you can see it's clear, like regular maple. You can see on the top, you can really picks up that curl. Yeah, Justin's fucking, man, riveting, hey? So, we'll grab a... All right, I'm back. Yeah, I agree, Eric. After seeing this, after it was sanded, I think it is better. Let's just toss on some Armor Seal, you know, while we're over here. Yeah, Derek, man, you got to go get the Rotex. The Pro 5 is a finish sander. The Pro 5 is like this ETS 125. It has a very short pattern to it. I don't know what the word is. Eric would know. Hey, Ben. I didn't say any swear words yet. I don't think. I'm pretty cavalier with the swear words. Derek's going to invest completely in Triton. Yeah, Matt, stroke. That's the right word. This has a smaller stroke on it. So now we're just going to stroke it, Merle. Yeah, we're going to stroke it, baby. So, little Armor Seal, satin. Only use satin. So now we're going to see what that board really looks like now. See that shit pop? Yeah, Derek, the Pro 5 is better than all the other ones you have, so why not continue getting the Rotex? I know it costs more money, but how many sanders do you need? That's how I looked at it when I bought mine. when I invested in all my Festool stuff. It's like you need maybe 2 sanders, 3 sanders at the max. Yeah, man. So now it's become a popular time. We just close our cans with a slab of cherry. Just catching up on comments. Ben says swear words without knowing it. I use the fuck word like a comma. And I really don't even mean to sometimes. Yeah, you don't buy Festool, Sharif, right? You invest. Because it's fucking expensive. So here's that board now. So you really check that raking light. Is that sexy or what? So I gotta be honest, I don't know which one as of right now I like better. There you go. He really picks up that curl though, hey? That Padauk looks, I didn't think I was gonna like it. I threw the Padauk in there as a joke, but I really like it. Yeah, Eric, it's a lifestyle. So you can see on this back piece right here, I still put armor seal on this piece, and you really get very little curl to it. But man, those other guys, right there. And I didn't sand this as much as I should have, but we just wanted to get through it because watching an hour of Mel sanding a board, yes, Sharif, I am. Well, you know how that is. I don't get super into the, but my actual descent is Scots-Irish, so the joke is I get drunk and yell at myself, but it's offensive to some people that are Irish because it's true. Yeah, I used to have this used to be solid red. My chin fur. I need to do a side by side with a similar color trans tint. Interesting on a light piece of wood. I wonder what would happen on a dark piece of wood with figure. Yeah, I've said too much. You'll catch me ranting another day. I don't like to talk bad about other people, woodworkers, content providers. But if they say something stupid, I'm going to call them out on it. So, Sharif, how does she know I had some degree of Irish descent? Is that because I'm awesome, or? Hey, Derek, thanks for stopping by. This is really, your comment or question was a catalyst to this impromptu live event. So we can do these all the time. It doesn't bother me. Just kind of burnishing that in a little bit, maybe. Because I'm a drunk, yeah. I'm really not, but I get it, honestly. I look like a fucking drunk, don't I? So yeah. That's a good picture right there, eh? Boom. I really like that Padauk. Yeah, Sharif, that's a, very good generalization. So, yeah, minus Mel. Thanks, Derek. Let me grab a board. So here's hey Matt, are you still here? Yeah, you know, they all want to leave until they see the crotch. So, are y'all like coordinating some sort of workout session? Oh, it's super cute. So I don't know. I don't think it'll do as much good, but Matt wanted to know what this would do. This kind of mixture over a darker wood. So we're gonna sand this real quick and see what kind of happens, I guess. And then we'll do another live event and check up on the status. Is that Team Eggplant? So I'm gonna grab a different paper. I'm just gonna start with a 120. Shit, all this sanding. It's on live TV. Whatever. So, all right, we're just gonna sand for a minute. Talk about your Peloton if you want to. You saw this board before, and that's directly after the 120 on the Rotex. Kind of see, really cleaned it up nicely. Yeah, I'm pushing down hard. No, it's not going to pigtail. It's a geared sander. Just a quick touch with the 180. Yeah, E, I don't know, man. You know, I wanted it because now that Matt's here, we can talk about the truth. Matt had the other version of the machine that I bought, and we kept going back and forth on it. And you know that crank wheel for the planer mechanism, you know, I'm gonna have that machine hopefully for a long ass time, and I wanted to make sure that I wasn't cranking that fucking thing for the next 20 years. Yeah, the hammer. Yeah, it's an awesome machine. Matt, I got a really good deal. I got a really good deal on the Felder. If it wasn't, yeah, you know that's true, Matt. But if it wasn't to get such a great deal on it, I would have gotten the hammer. But I'm not going to say how much the price difference was because it was a considerable amount, but it was less than I thought it was going to be to jump up to that machine. And the pricing is actually better than when Matt bought his. So the comparison's not really 100% fair. But anyway, back to sanding. We're some 120. Yeah, that's true, man. You do have a better table saw than I do. Okay. yeah, you know, I had a tool budget of X amount of dollars, and I spent most of it on my felder. You know, no regrets. Matt, which one do you want to see, the Paduke or the Cocobolo on this? You know, you see it shiny now. So on that walnut kind of crotchy curl figure, you can take your PM with you, Eric, if that's any. You know, there's companies that move equipment, Eric. You don't have to do it yourself. All right, you want to see the Paduke? So Matt wants to see the Paduke mixture. How about we do this? How about we do both? So we set our battle lines. Let's see here. So we're doing Paduke on one side and Cocobolo on the other. Just to get a really don't have a lot of this Paduke left. Mixture. See that going on? Holy shit. Just a little bit, hey? We'll let that dry and let that kind of, what's the word? Flash. Let that flash off. This is with Cocobolo. Yeah, dry flash. It still has to, I don't want it to look wet for the comparison, I guess. So putting on the Cocobolo now. Stroke it. Yeah, Matt, you don't want to see that. All right, so you can see what we came up with just now. I'm trying to get that in the same light so it's not distracting. Is that easier? So you see the Paduke is on the bottom and the Cocobolo is on top? Yeah, Matt, taco time, buddy. Who doesn't like tacos? Yeah, Paduke wins again, doesn't it? I think Matt's intuition was correct. Because it gives it that really nice, it's probably a less natural look to it. Man, it sure pops. I don't know if that's affecting it by... Just gonna do this for a minute. Woo. Yeah, Eric. How do you want me to test that? Just sit on the shelf for a year and come back? It does look like orange shellac, and it seriously costs nothing to do. Because denatured alcohol is, I think this can was $4, and it's just using scrap wood that you would normally use. You normally just probably throw away. All right. Yeah, we can do that. We can hold on to it for a year. And hey, Justin. There you go. I was waiting for that comment. Actually, I just left the hat in here from last time, Tuesday, and it's kind of hot, so I don't like wearing hats when it's too hot. So kind of put it back. Yeah, exactly, Matt. You can just you can buy pen blanks, and I don't know. Yeah, you weren't here last week, Matt. Yeah. So this piece right here was actually an ebony and denatured alcohol mixture, and that did nothing. It's like it didn't extract. The ebony didn't extract any color with the denatured alcohol as a catalyst, or there's another word for it, solution. Don't put it in the sun, just in the shop. Because walnut fades too, absolutely. But I wonder what this would end up looking like. I'm gonna just hang it on the wall, put it on a shelf, do something with it so it doesn't get lost. I think that would be cool to revisit every so often. Maybe not in a year, but maybe in a couple months. Justin is trolling right now. Justin, I can answer your question. Justin wants to know where the pine is. You see those fucking 2x4s on my wall? That's where they belong. Yeah, figured pine. Right. Now Matt's trolling. All right. So just to recap, we kind of just came in here today just to see what happened to this board after it sat for a couple days, stickered. It was able to reacclimate, and then walnut with Hadoop, orange shellac, and orange transtent. Yeah, we can do that, Eric. Do you have some orange transtent you want to send me? Actually, I might have some orange. I know I bought some transtent once. I don't know where it went because I never used it. Yeah, OSB. Figured pine. Eric doesn't have any transtent to send me. Yeah, I could do a test board. Eric, should it be a figured walnut board or just some plain Jane shit? So I can just go grab some of that. Probably tomorrow or Monday. We could do that on Tuesday live. Mel live. So that'll be awesome, right? So we have just checking up on questions right now. Okay, either way, figured or not. Let's go grab something crappy, or I want to grab a bigger sample size than this, just to see what it's going to look like in a bigger format. Yeah, maybe plain Jane for a test board so you're not swayed by the figure of the board. It's probably a good idea. So now, yeah, we revisited the maple test board. That flattened out over a period of a couple days, stickered. Then everybody wanted to see me sand some more, so I Rotex the hell out of it at 180. And then kind of sawed right through that color. And everybody believes, or people that are speaking up have commented that Paducah wins. You know, I kind of agree. Maybe we should do a bigger sample size of this too, Eric. And then Matt wanted to know about, okay, that looks great on a maple board, you know, kind of a clear white looking board. What would it look like on a darker board? So he grabbed this walnut piece right here, and you can see by the lettering up top, one was Cocobolo, one was Paducah, denatured alcohol stain. So what we did there was just applied that mixture directly to the board after sanding to 180. And then, yeah, we could do cherry. I have a bunch of cherry laying around. And then, so after this sits, maybe I'll sand that post live. Yeah. Sharif wants to know how it would look on Cocobolo or Paducah. So if we stained Cocobolo with Paducah, or vice versa, or the same on each, I don't know. I think my intuition is that Cocobolo is too oily to really pick up a stain, and Paducah might be the same way. You might make it darker artificially, but then it'll dissipate. I think that's just my gut feeling, so to speak. Yeah, no problem, Matt. I'm glad to do these. Just a quick, answer some questions, and you know, everyone can join in. And peace, Matt. Boom. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up, and if no one has any quick questions at the end, I'll see you Tuesday at 10 o'clock my time. So that's Mountain Time. So I think that's 2 p.m. for the people on the East Coast. And I have no idea what time that is in Sharif land. Thanks, Eric. Thanks for stopping by. Go have fun on your stationary bicycle. Oh, that's noon? I misspoke. So I meant noon my time, right? It's 2 o'clock your time. Or, hey, how about this? Just, if you want to see a different time other than 2 o'clock your time on the East Coast, just let me know. We can change things up a little bit. So sticking with noon Colorado time, and then so noon Colorado time, 2 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock UK time, and then as of right now. And we can do a night show every now and again if you want also. There's a lot of people that want to join in. Run a Patreon goal to do a late show. Sharif, now that you mentioned that, I actually do have a Patreon set up. You can catch the link in the description after this show ends, and the link is also in previous videos. I think 1 through 3. I don't think 4 has the link. I was thinking about getting rid of it. Yeah, no problem, Sharif. I'll certainly do that. I'll buy you a pint. So, all right. Make sure there's no last-minute comments. Just kind of waiting for y'all to catch up to live. I think there's a 30-second or a minute delay based on my current bandwidth. Wave. I think I would pretty much caught up. All right, we're going to end it there. I want to thank you, everybody, for joining me. Really appreciate your time, your comments, your suggestions, and hope to see you Tuesday. I'll have a note in my YouTube video on the time, and then hopefully we can all get together then and have some more question time. And I'd like to talk about project videos next week, and then we can see what y'all want to see, or maybe a more in-depth tutorial on how to use certain equipment or whatever. So, all right, thanks a lot, and have a good day.